That's going to pick up even more later this morning. Let's talk about what you need to know as you're getting ready for this day. We do have clouds to start nice and early, but it turns bright and breezy. The midday hours, probably the brightest. Clouds roll in again late today because we've got a few showers coming our way for tonight. Let's take a look right now. Satellite and radar showing a lot of clouds, a few sprinkles down to the south, but you can already see the back edge of the clouds. They're going to be rolling through, and we're going to see a good amount of sunshine through much of the day. 48 degrees the current temperature right now, so temperature's pretty comfortable, and the wind really hasn't picked up just yet. We're talking about a 7-mile-an-hour breeze, but we're going to see those gusts maybe start 11, 12 o'clock. You're going to notice those gusty winds kind of picking up a little bit. I mean, not terrible, but a breeze picking up this afternoon. So at 8 a.m. we still have some clouds around and 43, but it's bright and breezy at lunchtime and 55. By 4 o'clock the clouds are already back on the increase, and they thicken by 8 o'clock, but we're still dry for the evening, Matt. I think the better chance for those showers will be south of the city late tonight.
Karen, traffic
have that rain late yesterday, and we're doing pretty good out there today. Let's take a look at what you can expect out there for the day as we look at these numbers, and we'll start with our coffee forecast for you as you're heading out the door and grabbing that cup of coffee for you this morning. Temperatures are pretty comfortable. Now we've got cloudy skies right now, but we are going to get those breaks of sun at 6, 7 o'clock. We start to see some of that sunshine roll through. It's a little brighter at 8 as those temperatures are in the low 40s. By 9 o'clock, it's 46 degrees with partly sunny skies. I think it's brightest during the midday hours, so not a bad day at all. We get the sun returning after what was mostly a gloomy day yesterday. I did spot a pretty cool rainbow. Maybe you did as well late in the day as those skies parted, but at least partly sunny skies overall, 60 degrees. Clouds roll back tonight, because in the overnight hours we get a couple of showers, mostly south of the city, but the daytime hours are dry today and tomorrow. Tomorrow we go from clouds to some sunshine and a high of 54, holding in the low 50s on Thursday, and with that breeze, it'll feel pretty cool. We'll talk about the next weekend ahead and that 7-day coming up in just a minute, Matt and Tam.
All right, thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Time to talk about the weather as you're heading out the door right now. We've got a temperature of 48 degrees, even a little warmer than it was yesterday. The breeze hasn't picked up just yet, but it will. That happens later this morning. So right now we're talking 7 miles an hour, but we'll see gusts up to 20 or so over the next few hours. We'll start to watch that develop. We've got a lot of clouds in place right now, and we had that rain from yesterday. And how much you got depends on where you were. As you look at this, you can see hardly anything came down in our far western suburbs and in the Lehigh Valley. We had 0.07 of an inch there. In our northwestern suburbs like Bucks and Montgomery County, just under 0.2 of an inch, but a good ½ an inch in the city itself. We needed that rain, and some of the spots that need it most, because where we have the greatest drought concerns right now through South Jersey, and you got almost 0.08 of an inch in Pomona, 0.65 in Dover, Delaware. So we got a good amount of rain through New Jersey, and because of that you're waking up with a little bit of fog in a couple spots, but I'm not noticing any problems with reduced visibility as you're heading out. It's not a big deal. Satellite and radar showing right now we've got a lot of clouds in place. Even looks like a couple of sprinkles to the south. I think they're not really reaching ground at this point, but we are starting pretty cloudy, and then we see that sun breaking through over the next couple of hours. So after some very early clouds, we've got a nice day ahead. Temperature's pretty comfortable this morning, low to mid 40s. By 10 o'clock, we've got a good deal of sun, 50 degrees, and the breeze is starting to pick up 10, 11 o'clock. At lunchtime, it's 55. At 2 o'clock, we're at 58. At 4 o'clock, sitting at 60. But by 4 o'clock, the clouds are already starting to roll in. At 6 o'clock, the clouds are kind of lowering and thickening. It's mostly cloudy and 58 degrees. We've got a shot of some rain tonight that's mostly south of the city. So highs around the region, 57 in the Lehigh Valley. In the city, a high of 60. At the shore, we're staying a little cooler with a high of just 53 degrees. And then tomorrow, it's breezy. We get some breaks of sun, clouds and some sunshine mixing, and we step down in these temperatures. It's a little cooler and 54. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Partly sunny skies and breezy, 60 degrees for your high. It's a nice afternoon. Tomorrow we get clouds and some sunshine, but it's cooler with a high of 54. It's bright but breezy with temperatures in the low 50s on Thursday. Friday we've got some sunshine mixing with the clouds, but you're going to notice those clouds and a high of 60 degrees. On Saturday, some breaks of sun and 65 for your high. A few showers possible on Sunday and 67. Monday, afternoon showers possible for the Phils. Can't even rule out a rumble of thunder with a high of 66 degrees. So a couple cool days coming this week, Matt. Wednesday and Thursday, some of the lower temperatures we'll see.
We knew this was going to be an issue, but yeah, it's still disappointing that it was an issue.
It's not the issue that I thought it was. I thought people would be like flashing at the portal. I don't know why.
That was something with the portal.
That's right. Instead, it was vandalism. Okay, we knew it was something. Good morning, everybody. Let's take a look at the day ahead. Here's what you need to know as your starting day. We've got some clouds to start if you're heading out right now, but that's not the flavor of the day. It turns bright and breezy. Midday is really beautiful out there. A few showers arrive tonight, so clouds kind of thicken later this afternoon and evening, and then late tonight, maybe 11, 12 o'clock, you get some showers. So your daytime hours are dry. Satellite and radar showing a couple of sprinkles that tried to reach ground south of our area. Overall, we're starting to see those clouds break a little bit, and we'll do more so over the coming hours. Currently 47 degrees in the city, 43 in Allentown, 46 in Millville, pretty comfortable. And that breeze hasn't picked up just yet. It's about 6 miles an hour. You'll notice the breeze in the coming hours. I think late morning is when the breeze starts to really kick in. So clouds are breaking at 8 and 45, but lunchtime is bright and breezy and 55. We're up to 61 at 4 o'clock, but clouds are already on the increase, and it turns pretty cloudy, but still dry at 8 o'clock and 54. So those showers don't come until late tonight, and I don't think everybody sees them, Matt. Just a few that'll happen late tonight. Overall, good looking day.
Yeah, this sounds pretty manageable.
Yeah, I think
we can handle it. We can handle the traffic so far this morning too.
Yes, we are. And we're staying dry all through the day, Matt. We get a couple of showers pretty late tonight while most people are sleeping. So a few extra sprinkles coming our way, but not during the daytime hours. Right now, as you're heading out to that coffee shop out there this morning, temperatures are pretty comfortable. We're in the mid 40s this morning, but we do have cloudy skies at the moment. The clouds are going to break up over the next few hours, and we've got a pretty bright day ahead. At 8 o'clock, we're seeing at least partly sunny skies and 45. At 9 o'clock, it's 47, a decent amount of sunshine out there. And I think the brightest time is the midday hours. 61 degrees for your high today. The breeze starts to pick up a little bit later this morning and into the afternoon. More clouds roll back into the picture late day, though, and we get a couple of showers late tonight. Tomorrow, we go from clouds to some sunshine and a high of 54. Thursday 55, so we get a couple cooler days after a high today of 61, but we go right back up for the weekend. We'll talk about that weekend call in the 7-day in just a few minutes. Matt and Tam.
All right, thank you, Karen.
Jupiter, and if it were the portal, Karen, we probably would have to protect that thing too.
We would have to, but since it's not, and it's just art, we'll just admire it. I love that idea. Things popping up, though. All right, I like that. Good morning, everybody. We've got a nice day ahead. We're going to see a decent amount of sunshine, making it up to 61 in the city. Now, in the northwest suburbs up in the Lehigh Valley, we'll hold in the upper 50s. At the shore, the lower 50s, so it kind of depends on where you are. With the breeze that'll develop, maybe 10 to 20 miles an hour out of the west-southwest. That breeze hasn't kicked in just yet, but it will. Let's look at the forecast highs over the next 6 days. We get up to 61 today, so a little milder than it was yesterday. We've got a couple of cool days ahead midweek, Wednesday and Thursday, low to mid 50s, more typical for this time of year. Then we bounce right back up at the end of the week and into the weekend. So let's look at satellite and radar right now. We have a lot of clouds in place after yesterday's rain, but the clouds are already trying to break up a little bit, and we're going to see more and more sunshine as the morning progresses. They're holding in the mid 40s this morning. At 8 o'clock, it's 45 with the clouds breaking for some sun. A little brighter by lunchtime and 55. You get a good amount of sunshine here. It's going to feel good this afternoon, even with that breeze. At 2 o'clock, it's 58. At 4 o'clock, we reach our high of 61, but we also start to see the clouds increase. So the clouds increase later this evening and tonight because we're tracking a couple of showers late tonight. So your daytime hours are dry. Maybe by 8, 9 o'clock, it looks like the best chance to see a sprinkle would be south of the city. And then it's really pretty late at night, 11 o'clock at night, 11:30. You look at a few showers, mostly south and east of the city. I think we stay dry in the northwest suburbs now, and then pushing off the coast shortly after midnight. So it's all out of here pretty late. And then tomorrow, behind this front, we do get cooler temperatures. So it doesn't bring much in the way of rain, but it brings a cooler air mass come tomorrow. You get that spring chill back in place. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Partly sunny and breezy and 61 for your high. A nice afternoon before the clouds roll back in late day. Couple of sprinkles tonight. Tomorrow, clouds and some sunshine and 54 for your high. It's nice and bright. Thursday, 55 is going to feel pretty good. Friday, partly sunny skies and 62. The weekend, there's a front nearby. I have to say, we may still be tweaking these weekend numbers. Some models suggest we could be into the 70s Saturday. Some models suggest we could be wet and cooler Saturday. For now, we'll say some breaks of sun and 67. A few showers possible on Sunday, holding at 67. By Monday, for our home opener, looks like we could have a few showers. Now, we've got a week to work on this, but chance for a few showers and a high of 68 degrees.
As if our work will make a difference to Mother Nature.
It will. It will.
We're going to work. We're going to work. Yeah, at least the temperature looks good for that.
Yes, it does.
Jet out this morning.